Hi, today I'm going to show you the basics for animating a name in Scratch. You will start on this screen, and the first thing you need to do is click on Choose a Backdrop, and you can click on any of these tabs for the different categories. I'm going to pick the blue sky, and that changes my workspace to the blue sky. The next thing I want to do is add my sprites, so I'm going to click on the Choose a Sprite. I'm going to go over to Letters, and I'm going to start to spell my name. And as I'm spelling my name with the different letters, I'm just going to kind of arrange them on the screen where I want them to start, and you'll notice that they're also popping up at the bottom. So I'm just going to keep going, adding my letters until I have spelled my name. They do have different options for letters. If I scroll down, different types of letters. And finally, the R. So now I have my letters situated, but I'd like to change the color of my letters. So what I need to do is click on the letter that I want to start with, and I'm going to go over here to the Costumes tab, and here I can change the color of my letter. I'm going to make sure the bucket is highlighted, and I'm going to change the color to a color that I like, and if I just click on what I want to change, it will change the color. And I'm going to go ahead and do that for each of my letters, make them different colors. Until they are all how I like them. And I'll leave the R orange. Now I'm going to go back to my coding, and I need to decide what I want to happen with my letters. One thing that's important to notice is as they are right now, they are in, this is kind of the area that tells you about them. They are in, they are at the location of 65 and -17. That's for the E. If I want to go to the G, the location changes. They also default to the size of 100. If I want to make them smaller, I can just type in a number smaller than 100. Or if I want them bigger, I can type in a number bigger than 100 to make it a little bit bigger. So decide the size that you want your letters on your screen. I can also choose the direction. So I can use this dial to kind of rotate. It defaults to 90 degrees. 90 degrees is the standard. So I'm going to keep mine at 90 degrees, but maybe once I animate it, I might have it move around a little bit. The last thing I want to do is for each of these letters, I want, when I click the green flag, I want them to start doing something, so to at least appear in this order. So I'm going to start by clicking on, I'm making sure I'm on the G when the green flag is clicked. So this means when I click the green flag, when I click go, I'm deciding what's going to happen at that point. And what I'd like to happen is I'd like it to be a blank screen and my letters appear in this location. So I'm going to go to Looks, and I'm going to click on Hide. And then I'm going to click on Location, and I'm going to click Set Location, Go to Location, and I need to make sure that this matches this. So I have -197 and -24. So that's where the G is on the screen right now. You can see if I move it, the numbers change, but I want it to be at that -197, -24 where it was. And then what I'm going to do is have it pause for 1 second. So wait 1 second, and then I'm going to have it appear. So let's take a look at what that looks like when I click the green flag. It's gone and it will appear. Now I want to do that for each of my letters. So what I'm going to do, if I want to copy this same code, I can just take this and take it over here, put it in the E, and now when I click on the E, the code is there. The only thing I need to change is the location. So this location for the E is -131 and -25. So I'm going to take that and do the same thing for the L, changing the location. The other L. The E. Make sure I copy that code over. and the R is at location 129 and -15. Now let's test it out. I'm going to push the green flag and they should all disappear and then appear. So that's the basics. I will show you some other things that you can do in the next video.